Hi guys. I had been struggling with how to punch the 7 holes needed for my day timer. As you know, the 7 holes are not evenly spaced out. The 3 inner ones are 12 I think they're 12 millimeters apart, and then the outer ones are 18 millimeters apart. So they're not evenly spaced. So that poses a challenge. So I had seen a tutorial on YouTube by Crafty Me 83 where she showed how to use a cinch binding machine, binding tool or whatever, to punch the holes to fit the day timer. So I thought, great, I'll just go to Hobby Lobby and use a coupon and get the machine. I don't know why I thought they were only $70, but it turns out they're $120, and so even with the coupon it was going to be $72, and that was just a little bit too much for me to pay for punching holes. I thought, oh, I'll just come home and use my good old-fashioned Crop-A-Dile, but I ended up finding a better way. It caused me much frustration at first, but I found that using this repositionable swing line 3-hole punch worked very well. Because you can reposition and actually completely omit some of the punches, I was able to customize it and figure out how to get this to work. So I already removed one, and I'll explain why, but so basically this is what it looks like, just a screw and this is the punch part. So you just take your flathead screwdriver to it and you unscrew it, and then you move it over to whichever peg you need to fit your needs. So I found that using 2 holes, 2 punches, worked the best. Because I really tried to use 3. Oops, there goes my trash. I really tried to use 3, but it just was not working. So I finally, after much frustration and even giving up, I found a way to make this work. So and I actually even marked it here. Oops, I don't think you can see that. Anyway, I marked it here with some washi tape because I marked it with a permanent marker with a Sharpie, but you know, black on black, you can't really see that much. So this is much easier. So let me show you. So this is what we're going for. And I went ahead and cut out just some scrap pieces of cardstock. So, oh shoot, I should have done this a different, well, maybe you can see it that way. Okay. So first of all, I will say this. I found that you have to make sure that this slidey part is all the way, you know, down at the bottom. These need to be snug together in order for this to work. Otherwise your measurements will be off and you'll be frustrated the way I was. So first I'm going to make one punch. I'm going to line it up to the top of this piece of washi tape, and by 1 and 2 and 3 I mean my first punch, 1, and then my second one, and my third. I'll show you, there's a trick to the third one, but the reason I did this was because I tried to go down and punch, you know, like further down, but because of this guide here for the edge of the paper, it won't let you punch anymore without folding your paper. So my workaround was to just flip the paper. But anyway, let me show you. So first I'm going to go down to 1, punch, and it's pretty easy to punch. Then I'm going to go down to the top of 2, and punch. Okay, so now we have 4 holes, and then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to do my third punch by putting it to the top of that first piece of washi tape. So now we have 6 holes. And the 7th one, well, you're just going to have to do it the good old-fashioned way, because I could not figure out how to get that 7th hole in there. So if anyone can figure that out for me, I would love you forever. But this, I figured, has already saved me a lot of time. And maybe I did it a little bit crooked here, but I swear it works. Just get your regular hole punch and punch that last one. And of course it comes out crooked for you guys, but I swear I was doing this quite a few times and it worked really, really well. So And I'm just going to stick it in the middle of this day timer. And please don't make a fool of me. Please fit. Yeah, see? It fits perfectly. See? So there you go. That's how I did it. So if you'd like, I'll show you one more time in case I did it a little too fast. Let me show you where I put the holes, the punches. If you're looking at it like this, so it's going to be the last of the top ones, and then the second one down. Oh, I guess it's kind of hard to see, huh? The second one down, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes at the top, 1 in the middle, and then 5 more at the bottom. So if you're looking at the punching, at the part that the movable punching mechanism part on the left, then you're going to put the first hole punch at the bottom of the 5, the last of the 5 at the top, and then of the bottom set you'll put it on the second one, and that's what I figured out would work. And then you'll have to mark where you're gonna stop, the position of the paper basically. So yeah, that's it. So let me do it once more. Maybe it'll be easier with the green one. So I'm gonna position it to the top of the washi tape for my first one, number 1, then number 2. Then I'm going to flip it, put it back up to where it says number 3, and then I'm going to punch the middle one, and I suppose you could punch the middle one first, but I think this is easier. And then you have your 7 holes, and it should fit perfectly. Ta-da! So that's how you punch 7 holes, 7-ish holes with a 2-punch hole punch. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you guys.